What's up? It's Tony Zazza. Welcome back to my kitchen for another Foodie Fridays. Very excited about this one. I was in Wassey's Meat Market the other day and we were discussing what we should do, and it's like, it's fall, it's football season, it's snuggle weather. Chili. And this chili is incredible. It's smoked chili on the big green egg, a ton of ingredients, but it is going to be worth it. And this is going to take a total of about 3 hours cook time and probably about 3.5 when you factor in the prep time. So if you're ready, let's get to it so we can start eating. Here we go. So if you're ready, here is everything you're going to need for this incredible smoked chili. You want 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and you want about 1 pound of ground pork. So that's not pictured here, but it'll all be down in the description for the ingredients and how to go about making this incredible chili. You want a Dutch oven? We'll start here in the back. You're going to need some beef broth, kidney beans or pinto beans, dried oregano, a can of Rotel, some dried peppers, a big can of diced tomatoes, and then the 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes, bay leaves, chili powder, Ancho chili powder. This is incredible. It's from Pork U, but it's called Beef U. Lou is incredible and has some of the best seasonings out there. I'll have a link to his website and to Wassey's as well. You can order it from Wassey's directly. A Tabasco of your choice. I happen to like the Trader Joe's jalapeno pepper hot sauce. 2 cups of diced onion. We've got a diced green tomato, 2 diced Serrano peppers, 2 diced jalapeno peppers, and about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic minced. Oh, and a cup of red wine. All of this with the meat, a little olive oil, get the big green egg ready, indirect heat at about 350, and let's roll. So our indirect heat, Dutch oven's on there, got a little olive oil in there. First thing we're gonna do is throw the ground beef in, and then the ground pork. A little salt, little pepper, and oops, I forgot something. Cherry wood. We're going to smoke this meat, so we want to put these 3 chunks of cherry wood, that's what I like to use, around the edges so that it smokes while it cooks, and we'll do that right now. All right, so once you get the ground beef and the ground pork in the Dutch oven, you've got the cherry wood chunks in there. We're just going to mix this up to make sure it's all nice and crumbled, and then we're going to let it do its thing. And it looks like it is. So now we're going to let that sit and cook at 350 for about an hour and let it take in that cherry wood smoke, and then we'll be back to get the rest of it going. So we've been smoking the meat for about 15 minutes or so. We want to make sure that we're stirring it about every 15 minutes just to make sure we're moving it around a little bit. Oh yeah, this is cooking nicely. Look at that. Make sure that you're keeping those crumbles nice and mixed up. Top back down for another 15. All right, so we're right at about an hour. We're going to go ahead and pull this off. And you're going to want to use some gloves because this is going to be hot. You're going to let the meat drain. We're going to go ahead and put some more olive oil in. And now we're going to saute our veggies. Onions, jalapenos, or serranos rather. Here come the jalapenos and the bell pepper. We're going to do this and get them nice and sauteed for about 3 minutes. I'm going to kill that flame real quick. And then we'll add the garlic. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the grill rack back on. Yep, I definitely am. Just put that there. We'll saute these a little longer with the garlic. And then here in just a second, we're going to add the rest of the ingredients with all the seasonings and put the beef back in with the pork. And then we're rolling. So now let's get the rest of this stuff in here. All this is nicely sauteed. And now the rest of the ingredients. The beans go in. The beef broth. We're going to put the meat back in. The tomatoes. The Rotel. Trying to fill this bad boy up, but it is smelling delicious. All right, all the seasonings. And again, these are all listed with the amounts that you need down below. The red wine. The rest of the beef broth. Look at this. This is nice. You want to mix it nice and good because you just put all those seasonings in. But look at that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I still have some beans left, so I'm going to put a few more in there. And then you want to put your dried chili peppers and your bay leaves. And we're going to let that sit. Top on. Close this down so it gets down at about 325 is where we want it. And we're going to let that roll for about 2 hours. I'll come back and check on it here in a bit, see where we're at, and if we need to add a few more seasonings or a little more seasoning to it or a little water, you want to make sure to add water to it as necessary so it doesn't dry out. So we're about halfway through. Let's go ahead and check it, see where we're at. Oh, look at that. I'm just going to take a... Yeah. This is smelling insane. So I'm about to go start cooking the cornbread. This has a little while longer to go. I'm going to try to simmer it down just a tad bit more. Only leave a tiny bit opening at the top. And I'll close the vent a tad on the bottom. It looks like it's good on water. It's not drying out, so we'll keep on rolling. So we're almost done. And look at that. That is something beautiful right there. Probably just a few more minutes. The cornbread's in the oven finishing up. And then we'll be able to dive in. Stand by. Deliciousness en route. Oh, this smells amazing. There it is. The chili's done. I'm excited. This smells delicious. You want to make sure not to get any of the bay leaves in there or any of the dried peppers. There you go. With a little cornbread, and you're good to go. Smoked chili on the big green egg, hands down the best chili I've ever had. I hope you feel the same. Give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, everything you need from the ingredient list to directions to even some links to some of the products right down in the description area. And if there's something that you want me to try on the big green egg, please let me know as well. Big thanks to Wassey's Meat Market, Pork U, and to you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you next week on Foodie Fridays.